Hello everyone, welcome back to Let's Play King's Quest VI with the sound canvas. Well, we're almost finished with this route. So there's just one more thing that we have to do before we go into the castle.
Alexander.
We need to go. Oh, the peddler's back. We don't care.
Good day, Prince Alexander.
This guy again.
A mysterious old man also patronizes the pawn shop. He steals sidelong glances at Alexander from under his hood.
Let's talk to him.
Haven't I seen you somewhere before, sir?
No!
But I'm quite sure. Perhaps on some cliffs.
No!
Isle of the Beast?
No!
Dockside?
No! Leave me alone!
Not very friendly, is he?
Yep, no question about it. Yeah, okay, so we need to exchange the tinderbox.
Would you mind if I traded this in?
And so forth.
Alexander looks closely at the items on the counter to make his selection.
And we need to get the nightingale.
That mechanical nightingale looks intriguing. I believe I'll take it.
Very good, Prince Alex. It is always a pleasure doing business with you. Enjoy the mechanical nightingale and feel free to bring it back anytime.
Thank you.
Okay, here we go.
A group of serving women approach the castle.
Ah, Wolf! More serving women! The castle staff is certainly busy today!
Aye, Gruff! Get a move on there, wenches! There's plenty of work left to do before the wedding!
Yes, Sergeant Gruff.
Those serving wenches are always late!
Well, there's an idea. We do have Beauty's old clothes, so let's try this.
Taking his cue from the serving women he's seen enter the castle, Alexander decides to try a few alterations to make himself more acceptable to the guards. He ducks into the little hut to put on Beauty's clothes. Feeling a little foolish, Alexander slips Beauty's old slave clothes on over his own. Imagine if Cosima saw him like this.
Well, here we go.
You there! Girl! You're late! Get a move on before the Wazir sees you!
Yes. Yes, sir.
The castle guards lock the main entrance doors behind Alexander. From the open door comes the clatter of pots and pans, yelled instructions, and other busy kitchen noises.
Girl,
Don't just stand there. There's a stack of silver almost to the ceiling that needs polishing for the wedding. Get a move on!
Phew. I can't afford to get caught up in that mess. I'd never find Cosima.
The door is locked.
Okay, this is a good time to save. I started a new save directory because I ran out of slots. Let's take a look in here.
Alexander decides to check out the door the waiter came through.
No lunch is being served today. We're busy catering the wedding.
Apparently, the kitchen is no place to be today. On the north wall is a set of large double doors. From his experience with the castle architecture, Alexander guesses that they lead to the throne room. There's a keyhole in one of the double doors.
Let's take a look.
Alexander looks through the keyhole. 2 guard dogs are on duty in what appears to be a throne room.
Well, let's not go in. Now we could go in and get a game over, but it's not really a death, so I don't feel like don't feel obligated to show it.
Whoa! Alexander runs right into a guard dog patrol. Alexander is standing in an upstairs hallway of the castle. Doors on the east wall probably lead to bedrooms or storage rooms, and there's an exit to another corridor at the end of the hall. 2 guard dogs patrol the hall. 2 powerfully built guard dogs patrol the upstairs hallway. The guard dogs patrol in a diverging pattern to ensure constant visual coverage of all parts of the hallway.
Well, they wouldn't really see everything at all times, but they'd certainly see us if we tried to go in there, so can't go that way. Let's try this side.
By Cerebus collar, I'll be glad when this wedding is over. Bay, I'm getting mighty tired of this patrol. It's wearied me to the bones.
I couldn't agree with you more, Wolf. Who'd have thought we'd ever have to listen to Princess Cosima crying all day long and be ordered to ignore it yet?
Something sticks in my craw about the whole thing. The Wazir says that the princess is not herself. Says she's half mad with grief over her parents' death. I can see it, the poor mite, but still.
I agree. It seems cruel to lock her up when she's so heartbroken. Let her out in the fresh air, I say. It'll do her a world of good.
Aye. Well, she insisted on the mourning period, and it's up today. Thank the stars.
It's too bad we couldn't find that nightingale of hers. The Wazir says she's been pining for it.
Humph. If I had an ounce of luck, I'd have found it weeks ago. Not only would it cheer up the princess, but the reward the Wazir's offered for it would make me pretty happy too, doggone it.
Oh, well, our luck will definitely be out if the Wazir catches us snapping our jaws at our post.
Sorry, Wolf. I'll keep my muzzle shut.
Well, what a coincidence. We happen to have Mechanical Nightingale. Also, doesn't that one guard dog sound an awful lot like John Wayne? I wonder if that was intentional. I don't know. Well, anyway, we need to get past them, so let's go into that little, into here. Or not. Whoops.
Hey, who the...
Hello there.
Don't just stand there. Grab him, Bay!
like I say, we'll be showing this after all.
I'll bet it's that saboteur fellow the Wazir warned us about. I say we run him through right here and now.
No. Woof. The Wazir will run you through if he doesn't get a chance at the prisoner. Let's put him in the dungeon for safekeeping, then we'll go tell the captain.
Aye, Wolf, you're right. Let's go. You'll stay in here until we find out what the Wazir wants to do with you.
The guard dogs leave Alexander to his fate, locking the door noisily behind them. The sound of running footsteps echoes outside Alexander's cell.
What are you doing down here, Shrew? We've already got him locked up. Go back to your post upstairs.
The Wazir wanted to know what all the commotion was about, and I told him about the intruder. He told me to post extra guards on this one.
Extra guards, huh? So be it.
Just as Alexander realizes that he has no possible means of escape, he hears the sound of wedding music playing somewhere in the castle.
Confound this dungeon! I'll never be able to stop the wedding now.
I don't know why that music is still playing, but anyway. Yeah, that was kind of stupid of me. Let's go back up here. Skip through this dialogue.
I couldn't. Something's.
I agree.
Aye.
It's too bad.
Not only would it.
Aw, well.
Sorry, Wolf.
Alright. This time we'll wait. After they start going back that way, we'll go in here. Okay.
Alexander hears the guard's footsteps pause for a moment, then start up again. They must have turned at the end of the hallway and be on their way back towards the stairs.
Well, let's hide behind this column.
The guards pass the pillar, and Alexander sighs in relief. Phew, they didn't see him. The guards turn around at the staircase and head back. Phew, that was a close one.
Okay. It's time to distract them. Oh.
Alexander walks into the hallway to use the mechanical nightingale.
Hey, who the...
Hello there.
Don't you...
Alright.
I'll bet it's that... No, You'll stay in here until we find out what the Wazir...
The guard dog.
Okay, yeah, we know.
What are you...
Just as Alexander...
Okay, let's try... I'm not doing very well for some reason. Maybe I'm going too quickly.
Oh, sorry, Wolf.
I'll wait for them to come back, and then...
Alexander hears that they must have turned. The guards.
Alright, I'm going to save here, so we don't have to go through all that again.
Phew, that was a close one.
Okay, maybe it was...
Alexander will have to walk up.
Yeah, that won't work.
The sound of footsteps grows louder as the guards in the main hallway turn and head back towards the stairs.
I think it's just
Here they come again.
a matter of timing. Okay, so as soon as they pass, go out and use the Nightingale.
And there they go. Alexander walks into the hallway to use the mechanical nightingale. Alexander winds the mechanical nightingale and places it strategically on the floor of the upstairs hallway.
Get back in.
The mechanical song echoes in the corridor. Alexander hears the sound of boots pounding as the guard dogs come to investigate. Alexander ducks behind the pillar.
Are you visible?
Look at this, Wolf. A metal bird.
Sure is, Bay. How do you suppose a metal bird got in here?
You got me, but there's something weird about it. Hey, could this be Casima's nightingale, do you think?
What, you lapdog? The princess's nightingale isn't some tin thing?
How do you know? Have you seen it?
Well, no, but...
I don't know, Bay. Humans can be pretty strange. With their sense of smell, maybe she wouldn't even know it wasn't real. I say we take it downstairs to Captain Saladin. He'll know what to do with it.
What about our post?
Jowls and Might are in the other hallway. They can handle it for 5 minutes. Think about how happy the princess would be to get her nightingale back. And then there's that reward money and my missus.
Right, Wolf. Let's go.
Alexander hears the guard dog's boots clank noisily on the staircase leading down to the grand hall.
Okay, now we can take a look at this.
Alexander takes a closer look at the portrait on the wall. Kindly smiles light up the faces of the couple in the painting. The man has an intelligent, sensitive look about him, and the woman is quite lovely. Alexander guesses that the man and woman in the painting are none other than King Caliphim and Queen Ilaria, Casima's parents.
Let's,
Alexander checks behind the portrait.
What's this?
A nail protrudes from the wall.
Oh, let's, grab it.
Alexander pulls the nail out of the wall and keeps it.
You know how they say in adventure games the rule is to take everything that isn't nailed down? Well, in this case we took the nail itself. I just thought of that.
A heavy wooden door leads off the hall. There's a keyhole in the door.
Let's look through the keyhole.
Alexander casually bends over the keyhole and sees an empty bedroom.
Empty is good. Can we go in?
Alexander finds the hallway door unlocked and slips inside. Alexander is standing in a masculine bedroom. Polished marble walls rise to meet a tall ceiling, and the furnishings have an opulent feeling. He wonders whose bedroom this is. A wardrobe stands against the west wall of the room. The wardrobe is full of black cloaks and a rather sour smell. Alexander examines the clothes, but finds nothing of interest.
Remember this wardrobe will be important in the second playthrough, but we can't do anything with it now.
A storage trunk sits at the foot of the bed. The trunk bears a large brass lock.
Well, let's try this on it.
Alexander wiggles the nail in the trunk's lock until he hears a click. Alexander opens the trunk. A small glass bottle filled with oily-looking perfume is in one corner of the trunk. A few worn leather books occupy the trunk. The top one is entitled Guidebook to the Land of the Green Isle.
Oh, hey.
A book like that might have been a big help when Alexander first arrived. The trunk's owner obviously found it interesting too, for the guidebook is dog-eared and stained.
It was helpful.
It looks like the owner of this trunk is quite the correspondent. The stack of letters appears to be ordered by date because the top one is dated only a month ago.
Well, let's take a look.
Alexander picks up the most recent letter and examines it. The letter is addressed to Abdul al-Hazred from the wizard Shadrach. It reads, "Greetings to a brother of the Black Cloak. I was sorry to hear of great Mordak's death, though he was a bit of a ninny at chess. It seems the plans for that little kingdom of yours are coming along. I must congratulate you on your handling of the king and queen. Isolating the islands so that no protest could develop was another brilliant stroke. It looks like there's not much left to stand in your way. Do as I recommended with the girl, and you shall have your crown."
That fiend!
Yeah, that is, pretty damning.
There's a box of ebony on the table. Alexander opens the ebony box and looks inside.
Nah, nothing interesting in here right now. We'll come back the second time through. Alright, let's see.
A heavy wooden door leads off the hall. There's a keyhole in the door. Alexander hears the muffled sound of crying coming from the back hallway. Alexander decides to sneak a peek at what's hidden behind that door. Alexander can see little of interest from the keyhole's vantage point.
Well, okay then, let's go in here.
The crying is louder here. It seems to be coming from the doorway on the north wall. On the north wall of the hallway is a thick wooden door. The doorknob and keyhole are literally buried under a heavy padlock. It looks like someone wants to make sure the occupant of this room does not leave. The door is locked with a heavy padlock.
Yeah, well, let's say hello.
Hello? Is there someone in there?
Who's there?
Cosima, is that you? It's Alexander.
Alexander? Prince Alexander? I don't believe you.
It is Alexander, Cosima. I sailed here to see you, and the ship sank and... Cosima, just tell me what to do. How can I help you? Do you want me to get you out of there?
If you really are Alexander, please, please, you must get away from here. There are guards everywhere, and the Wazir would have you killed if he found you here.
But what about you? I can't just leave you locked up like this.
The only way out for me is to stop the Wazir. See what you can do out there. In the meantime, I should be safe enough. He hasn't harmed me, yet. Besides, if I can get my hands on something with which to defend myself, I'm pretty sure I'll get a chance to use it. The Wazir feels safe around me. No one else can get that close.
You're so brave, Princess. But it's too dangerous.
Have you forgotten where we met? What is Abdul compared to Mordak? I'll be fine. Now go!
Alexander hesitates.
I'll do as you say. I will find some way to help you, Cosima. I swear it.
I believe you, Alexander. Please, be careful.
Okay, let's go. Don't worry, I know I'm missing something vital there. I'm doing it deliberately.
Alexander puts the nail back into the wall. Alexander puts the heavy portrait back on the wall.
Don't want anyone getting suspicious.
The guard dogs are gone. There's no need to hide behind the pillar.
Well, they'll be back soon. Won't they? Maybe I can't get through here. I never tried, but... if I go here...
Uh-oh. So this is where they took the mechanical nightingale.
An intruder! Guards, get that man!
No, okay, well... go faster.
You must be the dangerous foreigner the Wazir has asked me to look for. How did you get past my guards at the gate, and why do you want to harm the princess?
I don't mean to harm the princess. I only...
Never mind. I'll interrogate you later after the wedding. For now, put him in the dungeon, guards. The Wazir will be pleased to hear that he's under lock and key. You'll stay in here until we find out what the Wazir wants to do with you.
The guard dogs leave Alexander to his fate, locking the door noisily behind them. The sound of running footsteps echoes outside Alexander's cell.
What are you doing down here, shrew? We've already got him locked up. Go back to your post upstairs.
The Wazir wanted to know what all the commotion was about, and I told him about the intruder. He told me to post extra guards on this one.
Extra guards, huh? So be it.
Okay. Okay, I guess I have to, do this. So I'll give her the, dagger.
Cosima, take this small dagger. It's not much, but perhaps it will prove useful to you.
Oh, thank you, Alexander. I'm sure it will help.
Now let's get back.